What up? What up? What up? What up, my 4C gang? Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktail. This is your boy, CMA. Come on in. Come on in. You know what? It's something I need to get off my chest. And it's just me being real. Come on in. Come on in. It's hard, y'all. Just look at that title. It's hard being a better person. And I thank the people that I really mess with. God has kept me so good. You know what? It's hard though. And I'm going to say this. Thank God for the friends that I have. But anybody that think that I'm not where I was or I fell off, dumb you. Dumb you. One thing about me, I've always been real and I've always been honest during my YouTube journey. That is why I always ask people, how do you feel about your YouTube journey? How do you feel about your YouTube journey? The one thing about me in my real life, people think I tell everything on. No, I don't. The difference between me and everybody else, I've never doxed anybody. I don't have to. A lot of y'all think y'all are comedians. Y'all not really funny, because if it was, y'all would be able to be like me to the point where what somebody says about you don't bother you. That's why I always say, if my mama didn't leave me anything else, she left me that. If a motherfucker don't know you, they make no difference in your life. That is why there is certain people on YouTube that I give kudos to. I ain't never been, it's nothing anybody has ever said to me on YouTube that has made me want to fight them. I mean, like physically fight them. No words could do that. I have to feel like you really physically is trying to harm me. But when it comes to words, I don't think of something even worse to say to you. I ain't got the, I'm old, I'm 57. I ain't got the time to dig up your dirt. See, that's what people don't like about me. I am so good, I will make up some shit if I have to. And it be so real, I start believing it for myself. And I get it. I get it. Now, is there some things that I probably would change in my YouTube journey? Yeah, certain people that I probably helped. Certain people that I gave up for other people. Yeah, I probably would have done that. But everything was meant, everything happens for a reason. Even when it comes to people that support me, as sure as God remove one person, he'll put another person right in there. That's why y'all have always heard me say this. I'm me from the day that y'all first subscribed to who I am now. I'm never going to change. I never can be bought. I don't care if you donate $5 or 500, or if you don't donate anything at all. I'm a loyal person. God has blessed me to be able to do this. You know why I have not really posted so much? I get paid on Facebook now as well. Didn't even really think about doing it. I could even monetize this channel. And the reason and see, I am real about that. And even when I did the video the other day, it is hard. It is really hard, y'all, to be the bigger person. It's hard, especially when it's people that you care about that is study asking you, well, don't do that. Don't do. But you know what? I said, you know what? A funeral lasts one day, but grief lasts a lifetime. So yeah, there are some times that I'll sit here, like now I'm tipsy, like the last video I did. I really, let me be honest. Who was that said this to me? Oh, you get tipsy, you be so, I'm like a friendly drunk. I'm not one of them people that get drunk and want to fight and cuss. I love you. Dude, don't believe this shit. Anybody that I've ever talked about deserved it. Anybody that I've ever talked about deserved it. Now, did I have to go so hard? No. And I have really been looking back at a lot of my videos. And I realized this. Bitches are mad because of I am not mad at what anybody has said to me. Now let me shout out some people. Because first of all, only the truth hurts. Speaking of that, did I just say that? Fuck her. But only that hurt. And I'm gonna tell you why. I have not been mad at anybody. Loca, let me shout her out. Loca. Her and I think she is one of those ones. I never really, and people don't even believe I didn't really watch a lot of her. But when we did get together and talk, and we laughed about what we said at each other, I never wanted to go fight and fuck her up. I still cannot go to that one hospital because of Loca. She did that. But we laughed about what we did or what we said. And I don't think what I said to her ever made her want to come look for me. And it ain't shit that I heard Loca say that made me want to. I picked him, oh, you could, when people say, oh, CMA got AIDS. Oh, you could. Y'all know I never done that. Because that's what most people say about gay people. And only the truth hurt. And if I did have it, what the fuck would that have to do with anybody else? My mother taught me that much. My mother taught me that much. The only thing that I sit here and I kind of think about and why I feel good about whatever I've done. Yes, God has said, how did that make you feel? And there's been times I said, it made me feel good, God. Even when I talked about 2 Braids, which I thought was the dirtiest motherfucker I've ever met. The dirtiest. But if y'all ever realize, I never actually went at anybody. They've always had to come at me. I don't know what nobody said, nobody else. I've had people get mad at me because I went up on other people. But that's something lacking in y'all. A lot of bitches got a lot of views because of me. And I stand by it. I really don't like. If I went off on you, you deserved it. And like I said, I'm still that person. And there are days that I still want to go off on you bitches. Don't y'all know if I did clapback video, if I had to make this title, say that I said, you know what? I'm tired. Let you bitches that did blah, blah, blah. It will be so many motherfuckers watching this. But if you a person that know you can whoop ass, you don't go around kicking everybody's ass. You wait on a bitch to come for you. And that is the one thing about my YouTube journey. I will say this. I have laid some of you bitches out so good. Y'all will never like me. Some of y'all love me to talk about y'all because that works for y'all, like a Michael Stovall. And like I said, I pull back from him because it made more sense for him. But when I sat there, and I knew this because every time I say something, I guarantee y'all I'm not watching anybody. But when I say, oh, so-and-so, and the person pops right up, I know it's motherfuckers in the bushes watching. You're going to always watch me. You're going to watch me for 2 reasons. For one, to see if I say anything about you. For 2, it makes sense for you. I can talk about I can do a clap back on a rat that I saw yesterday downtown and get a lot of motherfucking views. But it's so many of y'all that expect me to be this better person. And I have for the most part, and it is good. That's why I say it really balances out when you have people that I have some people that are like, don't do that. You know, it ain't worth it. Don't give them what they want. And then I have some people be like, fuck that, cuss a bitch out. But I take all that in and I do what I want to do. I cannot be told what to do on my channel. The one thing I do regret is that I did listen to a lot of people. Don't do this, don't do that. And then yet people supported other people that was doing exactly what somebody didn't want me to do. Do I harbor this? Yeah. Yes, I do. But once I went back and looked at all of those clapback videos, you know what? I am good. It's some shit that I've said that I'm like, oh my God, See, I'm mad. I am good. Because a lot of y'all call yourself comedians. A lot of y'all want to be funny. One thing y'all will never see me do is use somebody else's video because I'm mad at somebody that they went off to clap back because nobody could be more funnier than me. Even when it came to my mama, I was not really mad that they talked about it. I was mad because so many people asked me not to say anything. They didn't know my mom. That didn't bother me. Like I said, the worst day ever was when she took her last breath. And listen, I'm past that. I already know that. I'm more upset because I waited so long not to let bitches happen. And this is me. And I'm gonna just say, once I went back and looked at the video, when everybody said don't say nothing about True Earth, when her roommate died, I was mad that I did when I look back on it. But then I think of some of the things that I said. And this is why I sit here and say, you know what? I may not have done it, but the shit that I've done, I see why people don't like it. Just like when Two Braids was here at the casino. And listen, this is something I already said. So, and then if they get mad, I don't give a fuck anyway. When she said, when Two Braids said, come to the casino, and Two Braids said, how is he gonna get there? He ain't got no car. And then I said to her, well, your son didn't have a car, but ain't that how he got killed? That was evil of me. That was it. Her son didn't do anything to me, but neither did my motherfucking mama do anything to her. So why do people always expect me to be the bigger, better person? It's hard. I have to pray on it. Even when Money Boy did the whole thing on my mama's funeral, that didn't bother me because I actually wanted to do a voiceover to show him how to really be funny. But when I did the joke about sending his daughter some candy hearts and taking a bite out of each one of them so she could feel comfortable with her bad heart, oh my God, how could you do that? Why do people hold me to a different standard? Why? Because I'm better? What? Hold on. Why do people hold me to a different standard? And I stand by whatever the fuck that I have said about anybody because I can guarantee you. And shout out to the Happy Wife Life because the one, hey April, hey wife, how you doing? Hey, Sawanda, Happy Wife Life is in here. Um, I made fried green tomatoes. I know I saw them. I love them. Now I'm glad you're here. Shout out to the Happy Wife Life because when I interviewed her, you don't do things to expect them back. But for somebody to give you flowers while you live it, because it's a couple of things that she said that I'm going to reiterate. When she said, I never said to her, do not mess with anybody. I don't have to do that. I'm not one of those content creators. If I don't like somebody, then I don't want the people I met. No, because I handle my own. She also said there is no, you cannot find one person that I went off on first. And what kills me the most, and that's why the title is it's hard trying to be the better person. Because people have judged me for going off and giving somebody back what they were giving me. And I'm one of these people. I even give you a chance before I even go off. I remember QST asking me she said, you always say, I live in my truth. What does that mean? Living in your truth means this. Whatever the hell I've done in my life, ain't nothing a bitch could dig up that's ever gonna make me feel bad about it. I don't care if I did it 20 years ago or if I did it 2 minutes ago. What is my favorite line? It could be a videotape of me in the alley with 2 men and a dog. And I'm going to say, yeah, that was me. Because you know what? Nobody makes a difference like that. But to hold me because it's my delivery. But that comes from years of being on the road, being on the stage. So it's like a professional going at amateur. It's a lot of you amateur motherfuckers that came at me. And then you get hurt and y'all try to flip it. And y'all, when people leave here, y'all want them, and it's so funny. But y'all notice there's some diehard people that could never be here. Even when people leave here, oh, what do they know about CMA? Not a motherfucking thing. And my mama couldn't tell you. My mama knew more about me than anybody. And she's gone now, first and foremost. And after me and my sister, if P didn't tell y'all, and I always say that, couldn't nobody else tell y'all. But I am the type of person that people will say stuff to me. What kills me the most is when people say that I would never want to get into it with you because you know so much. Because people just feel like I'm a good sounding board. There has been people that left here and people just thought they had something. And it's not that I've said anything to them because I've learned that lesson. But that's in life. I've been gay for 39, 41, 43 years. Been called every name in the book. Couple of things I've learned. If you can kick ass, that'll shut people the fuck up. That is why what pisses me off the most when you have people from Detroit that talk shit. Well, I know this and I know that, but these motherfuckers ain't never ran up, ain't never got so much to say, and they are lower level, bottom bitches, and they study, and the reason they upset is because I don't fuck with them. Y'all know how many people I have walked away from, whether they were giving money or not, that I'm because of my loyalty, but I cannot be bought. Don't tell me what to say. Don't tell me what to do. And that is the part that is the hardest, especially when you have a gift for it. When you have people that will hit you up and go, you know what? I'm gonna say, even Mika, oh, you know that one video, I have to listen to that word. And it gets me through. But I also have people say, you know what? Don't say that. But at the end of the day, anybody that I've ever went off on, you brought it on your mother fucking self. A lot of y'all get out here in this jungle and think y'all ready to rumble, and you ain't ready. But you have some people like a local Libra. You have a Heidi. And those are people that I admire because if you say something funny, it's funny. I'm not gonna go and try to dig up, have you ever been evicted out of a house? I'm not gonna go and try to, I don't have the time to do that because I'm too good. I have years and years of being on stage, cracking jokes, handling heckler. You know what? I look at people. See, that's what a real comedian does. Motherfuckers that have came at me, other content creators, it's like hecklers. You know what? When you got the microphone, you say bam, 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 2, 3 jokes, and you shut their ass down. Truth hurt has never been a motherfucking problem to me. Never. Look what happened. When you have people that have to talk about other people, I try not to say nothing about her fiance, roommate, rest in peace. But yet people said on Pamela. Y'all know how much I could have laid him out. But you know why? You know how much she hurts? Anytime you have to go day to day and talk about somebody else. But imagine this, y'all. Anybody I've ever fell out with are people that were once over here. CMA, I love you. You the best. You the best. I didn't go nowhere looking for nobody. My life is still up, even after losing my mama, even after people trying to talk about my mama. You know why it didn't bother me? Because even after you bitches shut up, my pain still hurts for her. But then I think of that. A lot of y'all don't have a relationship like that. Yeah, this is what I was not built to break. Come on, Whitney. Much as y'all try to come at me, and I think that, oh, he's homeless. Don't y'all think if I was a homeless bitch that I actually would If I could do a motherfucker video in the hospital bed, y'all don't think I would have did one on the bench. But I'm too well endowed. And I ain't never been no side bitch to where I could use what my mama gave me. But to be the better person, it is hard. The other day I did the video. Vanessa K, I will never like her. I will never like her. Never. Because your anger is in the wrong place, girl. Your anger is not me. I don't even go over there. I stopped going to Snowball because this woman from Detroit had so much to say. And I said, you know what? I know me that'll trigger me. But like I kept saying, when I saw that picture of you, I get it. I get it. Because I can be broke. It's one thing to be broke, but to be broke and ugly, it's one thing to be going through something. But sometimes when you look in the mirror, you be like, you know what? This might not be going right, but at least I look good. When you don't even have that, I see where that anger comes from. I saw the picture, and that was nothing but God that made that. I didn't even look for that picture. But when I saw that picture, Vanessa K, I got every anger. I understand it. The madness, the unhappiness, the low self-esteem, why you don't like yourself. Come on. Your husband to have to settle. Well, you didn't settle because you probably couldn't have gotten nothing better. And as a gay man, come on. As a gay man, I can look in the mirror and I will never be mad at you anymore because I saw the picture. Come on, let's just keep that part real. Some people mad at the wrong people when they should be mad at God. I look in the mirror and thank God. You have some people look in the mirror and be like, God, why me? So all that shit that bitch had to say about me, I get it. I'd be mad at me too. I would be mad at me too. The glasses, the texture of your hair, the hairstyle, the way y'all were dressed. I could never, you're not even on that level anymore. So anything you say about me is null and void. Because I got the picture. I have the picture. And listen, people are like, oh, let me see this picture. I don't even know why that picture popped up. But what pisses me off, even Detroit, what pisses me off, not even that you're from Detroit, what pisses me off is that you are in Detroit, dressed like that, looking like that, and you had a slight body odor. Okay, y'all, let me stop. That's just a comedian to me. But I get it, y'all. I don't think anybody understands. I held my tongue for the longest. You have a lot of people that if you look on their channel, their biggest, the numbers they have is when they talk about CMA. I didn't get to 12,000 on another channel. And you know what? I didn't even really promoted this channel because I guarantee y'all that I can go out in this channel here and the same way I got the first one, I can do that. Because you know what? I'm Suge Avery. I know how to sing. I know how to talk to people. And I get it why people are mad. They're mad because I'm confident. They're mad because no matter what you bitches tried to do to break me, you could. Ooh. Oh, he don't talk to someone. Y'all don't know shit. And for some of you bitches that got so much to say in Detroit, me and my older sister, it's her birthday, 62, and she still whoops ass. She still whoops ass. I don't fight women. I'll whoop a straight nigga ass if I have to. Come on, somebody. But it be the people that you don't even think about that has so much to motherfucking say. And you look at them like, and then you come across their picture. Or you, some of you bitches, YouTube is your whole fucking life. Come on. And I thank God for that because for content creators like me, it works. It helps. Unless it's making money and don't make no sense. But I thank God for the ones that know who I am, have not tried to change me from the day that y'all hit subscribe to who I am now. I can either pray for you or I can cuss you the hell out. And do you have people like Yvette Jones or Heck Wi-Fi say, Michael, be who you are? Because I never came on here to dog people out and cuss people out because I know I can. I've been cussing motherfuckers out and handling hecklers all of my damn life with no problem. It's nothing none of you bitches have said to me on here that ever made me want to go to your city to look up what you've been through in life. I don't have to do that. If anybody can tell you, my sister PP can tell you, when we would talk about something, she'd be like, you know, so and so said, go look at the video. I'd be like, I ain't got to look at it. I would just look at the title. I would just look at the title because God has given me that gift to go the fuck off. But he's also given me the gift to lift people up. I only come at people the way they come at me. That is it. I don't care what nobody think about. I've never got dressed and thought about what somebody was going to think. First of all, as a gay black man, the only son, I had to be numb to that a long time ago. Do y'all know how many names and what I've been called in my lifetime? That is nothing that a motherfucker could say to me on YouTube that's gonna hurt me. The only person that could say something to me that would make me even think about it and cry a little bit would have been my mother. And Michael Ann is gone. And you know what? Job well done with her. Job well done with her. For all you bitches that try to say I didn't have a relationship with my mom, that was job. The ones that said that is the ones that didn't have one with their own. Come on. I have to pray daily. I am trying to be in another place. But like I said, I looked at some of them videos. The tongue is mighty and powerful. It's powerful. Hell, half my family don't speak to me because of this motherfucking tongue. Me and my sister was talking about that tonight, and I was showing her some examples about how about this? Just leave me the fuck alone. And especially me being one of the older peoples in the family now, because my mother was a grandchild, she was the oldest. So I grew up with a lot of the even though I'm a great grandchild, I grew up with a lot of grandchildren. So I know a lot of shit. Don't bring up mine if you don't want yours, because I can live in mine. Can you live in yours? And if I don't know you, then I will bring up some shit. And you know what? I am so blessed and anointed that some of the shit I brought up, I didn't even know, and it ended up being true. You can't fuck with that. Hey, Brandy, you can't. Hey, Mama, you can't fuck with that. You cannot fuck with somebody that don't give a fuck about what you say, but that can turn around and let your motherfucking ass have. Yes, it's hard being a better motherfucking person. Be the bigger. I'm so tired of people talking, be the better person. Be the bigger person. Fuck the bigger person sometimes. Because some days you wake up feeling good with a smile on your face. Some days you wake up and just say, fuck off. Some days you want to pray for somebody, and some days you want to lay their ass the hell out. But I will say this. When I lost my mama, I thought I would not be able to make it. But you know what? It's been 3 years. I'm still here. And it wasn't because of no other motherfucker that didn't like me. I wouldn't give a damn. I remember two persons talking about the one at the funeral that cried the most. That's why I didn't cry the most. But at least I was able to go to the funeral. True. There's certain people on here that I just have an issue with. And I really don't. I mean, make no difference in my life. Even Miss Stovall, you saying that bitch do whatever video you want. You can give bitches chances after chance. And then they'll turn around and try to do something. And I laugh at that. I laugh at that. Because see, most people, when the truth hurts your ass, if you talk about somebody's teeth, they get mad because see, you can't. I remember somebody put up, who I think it was local, when I had my car accident on my side. But you know what? My thing was this. If I don't like something about me, I motherfucking change it. Don't get mad at me because I changed it. If I don't like what somebody say about me, then you know what I do? I change it. Because when I look in the motherfucking mirror, I love who I see. When I think about me and my mom's relationship, I love what it was. Because see, y'all saw me and her. I can go and look at every video. Some of y'all never even show them. Some of y'all on here, you live this YouTube life. It's a phantom motherfucking thing. It's a fantasy. I couldn't live like that. The same motherfucker you see on here, if you were to run into me at the store, it's the same person you will see. That's why when you had certain motherfuckers that ran down here, the same nigga that talked that shit here, y'all would have got that shit if I had said it. That's why we pre-record. I didn't pre-record when I went to Fleck about a motherfucker that invited me and wanted to send an Uber. I did not pre-record. I went live for 2 fucking hours to show you this ain't what you wanted. I cannot stand you fake, phony motherfuckers. A lot of people, and if y'all know this, y'all have not seen me gravitate towards anybody. Go to anybody. What is my favorite thing? I ain't gonna do shit on your panel when I can do it on my own panel. Why not me make that money? Why not me do this? But y'all also see me help people like a Lieutenant Nina Ross. When I stopped talking about my own mama, death, to talk about a death that she lied about. Come on. But I'm the evil motherfucker. Even with a queen of queen, when I said be quiet, I don't give a fuck who was mad at me about what I said to her because don't nobody know that. And I stand by it, and I'm always stand by it. Anybody I cussed out or let have it, I meant every motherfucking word of it. Yes. I told you it's only 2. And as I sit here now, you know what? If I had not done it, I wouldn't have felt better. Sometimes you got to release some shit. How about this? If you can't fight, don't walk into the place and hit the biggest nigga in there and expect for him not to beat your motherfucking ass. Stop messing with God's anointed and think you're going to get away with it. Because God don't like ugly. And from looking at Vanessa Cage's picture with the motherfucking glasses on, and her new growth was longer than her perm, how your new growth longer than your perm? How you got an S curl that look like seeds? How you got a dark and ugly, not a dark and lovely? Okay, y'all, let me stop. But I get it. But y'all make no difference in my life. Now, I'll say this. Only the truth hurts. Only the truth hurts. And sometimes people can say something that may sting you just a little bit. Ain't none of us, I'm not exempt to that. But it don't sting me enough to the point I wouldn't let you know it bothered me. If y'all know anything about me, there are certain people I've been into it with. Y'all ain't heard us be into it no more. A UP, a Loca, a Heidi. I can laugh because some of the stuff they said was funny. But when somebody takes something so personal that they want to call the police on you, they want to fuck with your livelihood, they want to strike your channel. I ain't never struck nobody's channel. That only lets me know how powerful I am. But it has not stopped me. It hasn't stopped me. Make sure y'all hit that cash app. $313 comedian. oh, Michael, but no, Michael gets on here and do what he do because that's what I do. I get booked. I have people that from day one that I've been rocking with. You had a happy wife like this said that I've never told her not to mess with anybody. Even I never told Mika not to mess with anybody. And shout out even to Coco, because y'all have been once Coco said, you know what, I'm good. I said, I'm good. You don't hear me talk. I can let it go. I'm 57. I don't have to mess with anybody. But what I won't do is be fake. I won't be phony. When I know that I did nothing but lay my platform out, I've helped a lot of people get monetized. That's why God keeps blessing me. Don't look at me and wonder, well, how do he get this? How he get that? Look within, look inward, and understand why ain't you being blessed? Why did God make you look like that? You think God just made me this gorgeous, well endowed, metabolism? Okay, let me sorry, y'all. God was like, I can take that in a minute. Speaking of that, let me tell you how God can change something in a minute. I always was so conceited. I can say that I was. And my mama used to say that. God damn, you always looking in the mirror. Yeah, boy. And when I had that car accident and I flew through that windshield, the face first, I looked like the elephant man by the face. I remember the day I was getting out the hospital. My mom was rolling me in a wheelchair. My face, I looked like the elephant man. God showed me how quickly I could be ugly. And she was rolling me down the hallway, and the little girl and her brother was walking. They looked at me scared and went to the other side of the hallway. And I was like, rah, just scared their asses. But I got it. It was a lesson. That's a lot of y'all problem. Y'all so mad and so unhappy with yourselves that y'all can't be nice to anybody else. Y'all put other people down because it makes you feel better. I put people down because you bitches came from me. Now, I could go back and play it. Y'all think the channel that's no longer, but I have so many clapback videos that if I played them, it would make bitches mad at me all over again. Because I looked at the video. I looked at them. My God. I see why y'all double team. I see why it was 6, 7 of y'all on a panel to come for CMA. I see that. Come on. A lot of y'all pretend to be funny. A lot of y'all pretend to be comedians, and you're not. I don't talk about it. That is what I am. If they had to let me record the show I just did, which went fabulous, I see people get into it back and forth. A John Frank. I see they all. First of all, fuck a goddamn sector. I don't even think about none of that. Because nobody makes a difference in my life like that. I really have an issue with people that dox people, but that's y'all. That's y'all thing. Oh, we got receipts. We got receipts. I don't need receipts. I don't record nobody. Because if I tell it, it's the motherfucking truth. And y'all, it's been proved. Most shit that I've said has came out to be true. And I ain't had nan damn receipt. And I'm still here. I'm still here. So for anybody that I've ever talked about, let me just say this. I meant that shit. Because if you had to shut the fuck up, I wouldn't have done it. Anybody that wanted to send an Uber that really didn't want to Uber, I had motherfuckers right past my house and videotape doing 40 miles an hour. The difference between me and that person, because I'm Detroit all day, I would at least sat on your motherfucking porch and videotape. I've had people whisper around a building, where you at? Pre-recording. I had a bitch call the motherfucking place that I was in for rehab and lied and said they were my cousin. but yet couldn't answer the phone for her son when he was still in that motherfucking car. Get the fuck out of here. Unhappy bitches. My mother gone, and I'm still happier than most of you bitches. So listen, for any of y'all that keep saying, be the bigger person, don't say nothing, don't say that shit to me no more. Because if I wake up, I'm even stop saying I ain't going up. Because if I wake up one day, I don't know how the hell I might feel. Shit, I woke up today and my hip hurt me so bad. Me and Upward, I was laughing with Upward because I laid here for a day and I was like, oh God. Upward was like, look at your old ass. I said, well, we all old. But the one thing is, I know my heart is right. I ain't did no bitch wrong unless a bitch came for me. Mm-mm. You have people that say, oh, he doing this. Everybody want to play the damn victim. No, you're a victim of your own circumstances. You're a victim because you kept fucking with me. And I automatically always say, leave me alone first before I go there. And then once I go there, oh, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he did that. Believe it. If you can't believe it, then that means you don't fucking know me. My mama said, fuck me the bigger person. I knew my mama. I called you mama. She said, fuck me the bigger person. Okay, hold on. Let me read something. Brandon said good night. But come on, y'all. I was just sitting here today as I was cleaning, I was mopping my floor, and I was doing all of that. I thank God for the people that He has put in my life, the people that encourage me, the people that say, hey, think about this. I still to this day can't understand why so many people had a problem with Upward Onward. Well, do y'all know Upward Onward is one of the people that has stopped me the most from going to. I'll call her sometime if I'm feeling some type of way. But I'm like, you know what? I don't do it. But then I also love my mama. I love her Mika. I love her Shawana. Then I'll say, you know what? Fuck them bitches. My mama, shout out to my mama too that has said, you know what? I stop that. Let them bitches have it. I'm tired of them. Because when you hold shit in, that can cause a problem. That can cause a motherfucking problem. So when y'all hear me talk, and I better stop saying, you know what? Yes, I'm on a new journey, but I'm still the same motherfucking person. I'm still CMA. I'm still the crapback king. You have a lot of people that want to call themselves the crapback king. You have a lot of people that imitate me. You have a lot of people that use and say the same motherfucking words I say. You have a lot of people that want to do hospital video. You have a lot of people that want to do a video of them shopping. You have a lot of people that do what I did. And I ain't the first one that did it. But I know you bitches watch me do it. Y'all could never silence me. You bitches laid my mama and let a white motherfucker do it. Where's that white bitch? Where you motherfucker? Y'all so late and tired that you let a racist bitch talk shit. And I would never have respect for you bitches. Much as I don't like y'all, I ain't been letting nobody talk about y'all ugly ass mama. Y'all mama ugly alive. So how the fuck you think she gonna be dead? And you want to let my beautiful mama have it. My mama, that if she was, baby, if Michael Ann was alive, she'd let all you hoes have it. God damn it. Shout out to Michael Ann, who looked good in her motherfucking casket. Motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. People was mad at the way the 4C gang loved. Shout out to the 4C gang. Thank y'all for loving on my mom. That is why when somebody said to me, do not tell them your mama dead because they gonna come for her. I said, nope. The 4C game was too good to my mama. And I knew the moment that I said she passed that it would be bitches so mad. Cause see, that's the difference between me and y'all. Bitch, I wouldn't have to talk about y'all dead mama. Some of y'all mamas alive and dead. Y'all relationship is dead. Y'all ain't had no relationship with y'all mama like me and mine. I don't see no fucking video. Whether me and mama was cussing each other out, I don't see none of you bitches riding with your mama every day. I don't see none of you bitches with your mama where I have a plethora of videos of me and Michael Ann. Some of y'all mamas still alive and y'all relationship is dead. But of course, I would expect somebody that don't have a relationship with their mama to talk about me and mine. I would expect you unhappy bitches to do that. 3 years she been gone. Y'all ain't broke me. If that ain't broke me, you bitches couldn't break me. I've had people call probation officer, call where I lived, where they thought I lived, all of that. What difference is I know where you live and never showed the fuck up. Because let me tell y'all this. One thing you should never fuck with if somebody lost their mama. Because a funeral lasts one day, but grief lasts a lifetime. And that's a person that don't give a fuck. That's a person that will knock the hell out. But by the grace of God, that I will not allow you bitches. The only thing that keeps me going is I'm glad I looked at the video. Anytime I really don't like you hoes and I want to go off, I just go look at a video I did of y'all. And I have never cracked up laughing. I did not know I said some of the shit I said about y'all. What is that one lady named that said she lived in a hut? What's that? That one lady living in a whole different country. I haven't come across that video. Oh my God, hilarious. Of course you shouldn't like me. Bitch, I don't like me for you. My videos are epic. As I watched those videos, God said, how did that make you feel seeing that? I said, God, you want me to be honest? He said, yeah. I said, I felt good as hell. He said, that's exactly where you going to hell. Because them videos was yeah, anybody that ever called themselves a Clapback King, you fooling your motherfucking self. You ain't never been. Hey, let me tell this lady. Y'all, okay. Oh, before I get up here, I have to tell y'all, getting older. How have you been? You know, I've been good. I have really been. Say that yes, grief can. Come on, upward. Let me drop this because me and we're gonna talk about that and I'm gonna get off. I hope she hits this panel because we were laughing about something as getting older. And I think a lot of people do not realize that I will call her, I call her Shawanda, I'll call Mika, and I call my mama whenever my mama answer. My mama didn't answer tonight. Why you ain't answering me tonight? I love my mama. That is my mama. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. Shout out to Tara with all them gorgeous sons. I'm so glad she got more than one son because the one I love ain't acting right. So I'm just have to go to another one. Now they might whoop my ass. But when you got a lot of them that you can pick through. Now let me stop. No, Tara got some gorgeous sons. She do have some gorgeous sons. Okay, I'll hit the pattern one time. Let's just talk about this, and then I'm gonna get up because I gotta cook something. How was my baby daddy doing, mama? Yeah. Well, come on, y'all. I thank God that, and I'll even say this: if people had not did what they did when my mother passed, they don't know they got me through. I swear, and let's be honest with that. If I did not have to put on that damn armor, fuck what they said, fuck, you know. And maybe the people that told me to leave it alone for a minute, that helped too, because if I had not done that, it's kind of harder now because I actually have to deal with it now. And hey, well, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, old man?
Listen, we're gonna get into that, but let me say this. I want to thank you, and I keep saying this. I don't know.
Oh, Father.
But do y'all know what I always say? I be telling I don't say her name half the time because I don't want people to dislike her. But if it's
Man,
somebody I can
whatever.
say, no, but hold on. If I say, oh, they don't realize, I will call it, this is what I love. I love you. I love my mom-in-law, Tara, Mika. Um, I love Shawana because I get
I
different
love
things.
everybody.
Wait, especially when I'm drunk. Remember, I got drunk and I was like, you like you're silly ass. Look, wait, wait. That's why I did that next video. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I didn't need none of that shit. But it is a battle. Do you understand the struggle I went through? And we talk about that. Um, have I called you sometime like I'm finna go, motherfucker? I done left a party or something. Even remember I had this comedy show and I left there. I said I'm about to go motherfucking live, and you waited and waited, and I never did. Once you
Mm,
told me not to do it, you said don't
yes.
do it. But I was like,
You
I
don't
don't.
half listen to me anyway, so
I said,
stop it.
don't tell me what the fuck to do. And you was like, okay, I'll watch. I fell asleep. Look, God said, lay your ass down.
That was the day when you were on the corner with the brown paper bag.
Oh, but wait, you know what? What we not gonna do? Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this now.
What?
I let's talk about our oldness, our how old we are getting. And listen, y'all. I listen. I realize the reason Upward is truly my friend because I'm some months older than her, but I realize I'm actually physically younger than her
I'm gonna
because
need you. What you're not gonna do is make yourself physically younger. Stop it.
you know what? This dumb cheerleader is going to stop me from saying. You should have never reminded me of that. You know
I
what?
am weak.
What we not gonna do is let the dumb cheerleader tell me. But I forgot all about that. Oh my god, that was hilarious. We can't
See?
remember, but
Oh
wait, we
my
can't
god.
remember shit up. But we can remember when somebody let us have it, can't we?
Right.
Linda,
I can
Linda.
tell you one thing. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go.
But wait, you can't remember shit up. But you sure we can remember Linda. When you was like, I forgive you. I said, oh God, look at her. She just, I'm always telling her not to be messy, but you and that y'all. This is the thing with me and Upward. We were on the phone the other day, okay? And so we were talking about something. And she said, hold on. And she clicked over and she came back. And she was like, yeah. And she could not remember what she was talking about. She said, just forget it. When she said forget it, I was like, if that is not senior citizen attitude right there, that is senior citizen mode. And I started laughing. I said, you don't remember what you just said? This is the part that's really gonna get y'all. I reminded her of what she said.
Oh, see, what you need to do is
Wait,
just stop talking right now.
but
You're talking a little too much.
upward.
Uh-uh.
And then wait,
What?
once I remind so we go to talking after I reminded her. Then she didn't remember that I reminded her.
Now
Wait,
look, with you have to give all the backstory. I was asleep. I had only been up for 10 minutes. Brain
okay,
still,
I will give you that. I will give you that. Oh yeah, I will give you that.
yeah, I was, that wasn't my norm. Come on now. You
Wait,
know better than that.
did you see how I looked at you? I said, so you don't remember me just reminding you?
No,
You
I
like,
didn't
no.
remember.
I said, oh my God. But then she gets me, y'all. I sit there, I talked about her so much that
Hmm.
for the last day or two, my hip has hurt me. I could not get up. And she was like, that's what you get. I said, what are you talking about? She was like, you
Hmm.
talking about all that shit. I mean, well, she, but she said, look at you. And we had to laugh. And I said, oh, well, we are old. We are getting older.
Hmm.
We are. But only but God, because a lot of people didn't get to that age where they can't remember.
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Trust. Yes. Yeah,
So
I kind of don't like this growing old. I'm growing old gracefully, okay?
but
But
you know, I like it because especially when you have a friend that you see that is progressing older more than you. Um, the onset of Alzheimer's. Oh my God. What? What? Don't judge me, judge yourself.
Oh,
I am
I'm judging your behind. Trust.
the
I
other.
am.
I have to swear. What
Mm.
I look at you and you reminded me of an 85-year-old woman. Uh, you said, forget it.
Look, I was trying to get my faculties together, figure
So,
things out, you know.
but how many conversations have you and I had? And we
Okay.
have been talking.
Really?
Look,
Really?
how many
Really?
conversations? No, I'm going to blame myself too. How many conversations you and I have had? We've talked about something, and you look, you will do something, I'll do something, and then we try to remember what we just talked about, and we both can remember. I said, you know what?
I just had that blank stare like,
And we
yeah.
look, we'll forget about it, and then it popped to one of us.
Hand go on the chin, you kind of helping that thought to come into fruition because you can't remember Jack.
But
Yeah.
if anybody want to know where the phrase of me calling her this rich white woman from the suburb,
Mm,
the
mm.
first thing came from when she was cussing somebody out, and she did it so eloquently. And so that I said, girl, you cuss like a white woman. And so this is the thing.
So
There
silly.
are a lot of conversations her and I have that I'll be like, here go this white woman. Look, she will do, listen, say that she she's somewhere and something happens to her. Say that she's at the store and the lady cut in front of her. Okay.
I
Now,
know where you going with this. Oh my God.
say that she's at the grocery store and the lady cuts in front of her. Now she's going to put this on Facebook, of course. I'm so glad I hear the stories before she do it because now it's a novel. She says this.
Can't
I
stand
woke.
you.
She said I woke up this morning as the morning light crossed my face. The blinds were adjacent a little bit. In the early morning, misty dew was on the grass braid. I mean, the blades of the grass. I get up, knowing my body didn't want
Oh,
to,
you
but
wrong.
my mind said do it. I get into my car, and as I get into my car, the sun was shining. I make it to the grocery store. I was already feeling some type of way in my spirit. And so I started not to go in, but God said go. And as I
God
went
said
in,
go.
right, God said go. And as I went in, there was a white woman in front of me, knowing that I'm more white than her, knowing that I'm more white than her.
Yes, absolutely, honey. Yes.
And she took cuts in front of me. Now my spirit said whoop her ass. And my wait,
You are so wrong.
do y'all know when you have to put Seymour? I'm like, you know what? I'm not even doing it because she already told me the story. Just say what you look. But no, that is funny. You
No,
are
but you have to tell why that came about because with the man at the gas station,
yeah,
that's really what he's talking about. Little
okay,
white
go ahead.
man.
Okay, y'all, listen, y'all got 20 more minutes. Go ahead and tell
Oh,
us.
father. No, you go on and tell it. You
No,
have your fashionable way of telling it. Go on, tell the
no,
story.
I swear to God, I know my friend. Y'all listen to this. You go ahead and tell that story, please.
All right. Well, I was at the gas station. I stopped. I turned right on the sunny side. Let me stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm going to mute myself. Go ahead.
No, I stopped at the gas station. Had to fill up my gas cans. I was about to come back to cut the grass. I was on a mission, right? And I was, gassed up my car also. And when I was filling up the gas cans, I was bent over and I went to put it back in the trunk. And this little man, I had seen him earlier, but I saw him pop around and see now you got me all paranoid thinking that my story is just so anyway, let me go on back to finishing my story. So the little man popped around my car and he scared the bejesus out of me. And I told him, I was like, man, you scared me. And he was like, yeah, just trying to make some casual conversation. And he saw my phone in my hand with the app open to get the gas. And he said, well, after he done buttered me up with some idle conversation, he says, well, do you think you could help me to get some gas to go to put in my car? I got a half a tank. And I'm like, I almost cussed. And even just now, repeating the story. He said, do you think you could help me get some gas? Because, like I said, I got a half a tank of gas right now, but I got to get up to the next county, which is maybe about 30 minutes away. And he said, I want to go see my sister. I said, well, if you got that much gas, then you don't need me then. And he said, well,
Okay.
can you? No, you didn't. You going to cut
Just
me
let me
off
know. I'm
now?
finished it. Just does. I'm finished it up. Y'all see how long
Oh,
this is?
for the love.
See how long this takes?
Can't
Go ahead. I'm
stand
sorry.
you. Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. This is hilarious.
No, go do your thing. Do your thing.
Finish, friend. Finish, friend. I swear this.
I don't
Finish.
want to tell it. I don't want to tell it.
Please go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. I'm not going to interrupt no
Mhm.
more.
Look, you can't be quiet for
No,
five
because it shows your
seconds.
humanity. It shows your humanity too. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. See, you know the issue that we sometimes have. And see, there you go. You interrupted and
You forgot what you said about? Hold up, stomach hurt. You was talking about the man. No, I'm messing.
I know I was talking about the man, but I don't remember the
Oh,
part that I was
oh.
at talking about the man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna bother you no more. Go ahead, please.
You promise?
Yes.
Promise. All
Yes.
right, y'all heard it. So anywho, see what had happened was, hell, I really can't remember.
Oh my God. Come on, man. Oh
Shut
my
it,
God.
shut it, shut it. So anywho, yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
Okay. You were talking
I had,
about tell a good story. You were talking about the man at the
oh,
old man at the gas.
he saw my card. He saw my phone. He saw the thing on my phone, the app on my phone. Asked me to put the $10 in, or no, he asked me to put some money in his tank. And I'm like hot under the collar. I'm pissed, right? Because he's asking me. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, I can't really help you. And when he said something about the sister, I said, well, if you got that much gas, then you don't need me then. He said, but I need to be able to get back and da 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 da. And I'm thinking, not my problem, not my problem, but okay. Then it's like I got convicted because this old man, and I'm thinking scam, right? Thinking scam, but I'm like, you know what? This old man, I like to think that old folks aren't up to scheming and scamming, but it's possible.
Hey,
And at this point,
I only got 5 minutes left on my stream. Now I'm messing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, for the love. But no, I'm like, so okay, it could have been an old elder relative of mine, and would I how would I want them to be treated? And this is where, you know, I died, and I let the God in me, lead me to do whatever. I said, well, look, sir, I can't fill your tank up. That ain't gonna happen. But what I can do is put $10 on your pump. That's it, and that's all that I can do. I was mad. I didn't want to do it, but I felt like God was leading me to do it. And I wanted to pull a CMA and have a discussion with God, like, look, you sure you want me to do this? Because I'm not feeling this. My spirit does
Friend,
not feel
friend,
right.
friend. We're
See?
gonna have to be continued. You pull my point. Listen,
Oh,
y'all.
this is the
Let me
more
break
on
the story.
Facebook.
Let me break the story down. He asked her to use her card. She said, "Look," he ended up giving him a couple of days. He talked to her, and then it was over. Damn, girl. Now, let me wait.
This
Did
is
you listen?
why.
You were April tried that. She said you were at the part where you told him he didn't need it. Yeah, didn't I
Why
tell
you
y'all? I told you to tell that story for a reason. You just proved my point. We would have been on here for another hour.
you
Cause
know what?
wait,
I cannot. I cannot, and I am not. Mm-mm,
But look,
mm-mm.
that is a good friend where I'm so glad I hear the stories beforehand. But even when she does it, we both talk a lot. We both do talk. But
I
mine
don't talk a
is
lot. You do.
no,
No,
when
don't.
you tipsy. But when you just normal, you will say,
Uh.
listen, she called me the other day. My hip was hurting me so bad. And she said, do you know why your hip is hurting? She
Mm-hmm.
said, the glucose in your hip. She
Mm-hmm.
said, not only that, she said, and she talked about the food I ate.
Mm-hmm.
She went back to when she was a child. I said,
And
you know
did.
what?
And did.
No, I love it though. But look, I did that for a reason, y'all. I knew that my friend was about to talk. She will go all around the world. That is a good author, or she will write, but in her chill. Let me tell you what she said to me and let me have it. I was
What
telling
you
her that
talking about?
when we were talking about the kids, your kids, and I said how mama did her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Always gave me a look and said, that is why y'all fucked up. I said, my mama, you handled it the white woman way. I said, mama, she said, and that's your mama. And that's your mama is, that's why y'all fucked up. I laughed so hard because she didn't even say it, but I felt that in my spirit. You did, wait, you did give me that look over. You was like, and is y'all
Look.
even, you was like, and is y'all even speaking to each other? You dysfunctional motherfucker. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I did give you that look.
You did. When I
Yeah.
stopped you, and you know how you telling the truth when you say some shit and they just bust out laughing like, you right. I did feel that.
What can I say? What can I say?
Yeah. Oh my God. But look, I knew. Okay, y'all, put a one in the chat.
Oh, here we
If I
go.
was proving my point when I told her to tell the story. Do y'all look? The story ain't even that damn long. But did y'all see? She said, and then because of what I was feeling, and I love it though. I love it. I love
I'm very expressive when I
it.
express, okay?
And ain't nothing wrong with that. I do love it though. I just glad I'm your friend firsthand because if I look at her stuff on, how many people on here, anybody that's on Facebook, when y'all see a post and then you read it, it's kind of a lot, and then it say see more. How many of y'all just like it and move on, or you actually push to see more?
But
Cause
look,
I
let me tell you something. The folks
what,
that take the time to read it, it ain't for everybody. It
what,
really isn't. And I tell you what, the people that bypass it, that don't read past the first line or whatever, those aren't my people
what
at
no,
all.
tell me what you actually said to me. You said only intelligent people would read it.
Well, that's
No,
what I
you didn't
mean.
say
They
that.
ain't my
You
people.
didn't say
No, I
that.
didn't say that.
Wait, and this is a good because see, look, yo, I be trying. She be pulling me back in from going up, and I be trying to pull her out a little bit. So when she do something that is kind of ghetto to me, I'm like, that's my motherfucking friend. You better do that.
I'm like,
Um,
don't get used to it.
wait,
Mm-mm.
listen. But I laugh a lot of times because it be so funny, and I have been calling you old a lot lately, and
You
then you
really
got me,
have. And I'm
and you
resenting that.
but wait, you got me back because I really believe. I really believe. Okay, y'all. Oh, can I tell this one about the $20? Can I tell that one?
Okay.
Now listen, y'all. This is Miss Honest Woman. She went to
Well, if
Walmart.
in order for okay, yeah, I was
Oh,
about to
yeah,
say you in order for them to appreciate
yeah.
that, you got to talk about
Okay.
Walmart.
I'm a good storyteller too. Now, if I let you tell it, then what time is it? 10. We'll be here to 12. You now, see? Didn't I get it? This is such an honest woman, y'all. She went to Walmart. She was out of town one day. She went to Walmart and she realized she did not pay for the coat. She had left
You
the store.
gotta you missing out stuff in the
Okay, so go,
story.
okay, go ahead, tell that part. Okay, go
Uh
ahead.
I went with a friend. The friend was in a department trying on clothes. And I was like, you know what, that jacket is cute. Let me try one on. And I tried it on. It felt so good. And, I was looking for her to show her the jacket, with me wearing the jacket. And she done bounced all over the place. I'm walking around looking for her. If we get to the register, we're checking out. And I'm like, we get outside to the car. And actually, no, we went to a restaurant.
Oh
We
God. See y'all. Go ahead. Go
went
ahead.
to a restaurant and had a cocktail. Had a cocktail.
She's still talking, y'all. Oh my God. Go ahead. Go ahead. I
The
know you can't do it.
cocktail. And we at the I said, girl, I got to go to the restroom. I go to the bathroom and did my business, washing my hand, and I went to brush my hair, and I was like, well, I be damned. Is that a tag hanging up under my arm? Why is that tag there? And I was like, oh my God. I was mortified because I did a replay in my mind. I'm like, oh my God, I got to take this jacket off. This is a hot jacket. And so I came back and I showed my girlfriend, and she's dying. I mean, she's in stitches. Now, we didn't have a cocktail. She is in stitches. And I'm like, no, I don't feel comfortable. I cannot do this. She's like, girl, whatever. I'm
You
like,
don't see the
no,
chat.
for
You
real.
don't see the chat.
Go on and finish the story for me for
Wait,
us, CMA.
I just want to tell you what the chat said. CMA, you right. Damn, she talk a lot. I wish she shut the hell up. No, they nobody said that. Get to the damn
No,
story. No.
oh my gosh. So we're riding in the car, we leave. She says, so what do you want to do? And we were under duress because we had a friend that's in the hospital with a bad diagnosis. So I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So what we need to, before we go to that hospital, we need to go back to Walmart. And I was like, but wait, I'm black. And we not in the state where you can mess around and make mistakes like this. I can't make no missteps. And I was like, no, you got the call. So she calls and she talked to one of the store representatives, and I was like, make sure you get his name. Got the name, and we did go back to the store. I returned with the jacket, still wearing it, and paid for it. And he was looking at me like I was crazy. Like, do you realize how many people don't actually come back? I'm like, well, I'm not those people. I got to look myself in the mirror and sleep at night. So it was bothering me.
Okay, so did you ever take it back?
What part of we
You
got the
never
name
got.
of the man? Huh?
Listen, you never got to that part. Did you end up taking it back?
Yes. How you missed that?
Okay, no,
Now put
because
a
you.
one in the chat if everybody else didn't get it. Yeah.
But they are laughing in this chat. I swear to God, look. But listen, that's my friend though. So anyway, okay. She takes the jacket back. That's how honest she is.
No
So
purple bag.
she leaves again. She does something. She goes to a restaurant. She gets her order, and she don't see the one tray there
Oh my
of
goodness.
what she ordered. Now, listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell the. I'm gonna tell. You want to tell the story first, and then I'm gonna do a shortened version.
I forgot about that one.
I look. See, listen, I'm scared to let you tell it. Hell, I gotta wake up tomorrow. No,
Shut it. Now, no, y'all look, Anybody that knows CMA, y'all see him on the thing. I don't need to say anything. Y'all know he can talk. And
oh,
yeah,
okay. So listen, I do want to get through the story. So
I'm gonna time you, see how long it take you.
I was ain't that something. So listen, as she was riding one day down the road, she saw the horizon. No, but so listen, y'all. I almost forgot what I was gonna talk. I was gonna tell y'all why
Right?
I'm sick, why I'm sick, why I got sick. Me teasing her about being old, right? So she goes to a restaurant on her way home from her mom, and she thinks she doesn't have a certain item, and she goes back in there, and they don't really give her a problem, and they refund, I mean, give her some another that item back. So me and her is talking, and she gives me $20. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna give it back to you. She says, you know what? Don't even worry about the 20. And she tells me the story about the thing. I said, well, hell, you just a regular thief. Because this didn't happen quite a few times. You don't forget that damn much.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Anyway, so look, ever since she gave me that $20, y'all, and told me don't give it back to her, I have been sick. My hip hurt. I can't walk. I said, I called her. I said, you know what? I'm going to cash up you this 20 back because ever since I've taken it, I have been, look, I have been, God has gotten me for her thievery. Okay.
No, I felt really bad because I was really convinced. I had three carryout trays, and I was convinced that I did not have all three of them in the bag.
Your
So
all, your all time is going to get you locked up.
the devil is a lie. I rebuke that back return to sender.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
look, and listen, I do believe this though. If you had been close enough, you would have been right there. And then, listen, y'all, that ain't the last time. She didn't pay for the dog medicine. I don't want to keep bringing everything up.
They were within a day apart. I just could not believe it. I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? This is unreal.
And,
Unreal.
and mind y'all, she called me. She said, I said, how you doing? When my friends start off like that, today just ain't been my day. I said, okay, here come a story. She said, I went into there and the lady she didn't even address me. Only a white woman would say that.
Mm-mm.
She said she gave me such a hard time. And so I know that part of the story. So when she said, "Ooh, do you realize I didn't pay her?" You didn't pay her because she got smart with you. Now, Miss,
That is not it. After she, tried to give me a little run for the money, I'm telling her what the situation is, that this is a refill for my dogs, and she's telling me what it is not. I'm like, ma'am, I done had these dogs forever. I know what I'm talking about. And so she kept debating. And then she went to the back to get some support or whatever. And another lady came up front, and I asked her, "Are you the manager?" And she said yes. And I explained to her, like, look, here's what happened. And not only that, when you enter into a place of business, you should be greeted at least, or at least acknowledged, even if you're not saying hello. Just how about, can I help you or something? She looking at me like, Kiki, like, what you want? What you here for? Not even that. Like, why are you in my line?
somebody
So
just said, somebody just said,
that
here we go again.
whatever,
No, I'm joking. That was
whatever, that was you. Yeah, but I don't know. So when she came back with a different attitude, because the manager, she did say that the system was new, to have some patience, and I was like, okay, I can respect that, but at least the greeting, is sets the tone. So she she ended up giving me, she comes back, she's like, hi hon, here's your meds, and da 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 da, sorry, she gave me everything I was looking for when I walked through the door. And she gave me the medicine. I'm in a time crunch because I'm trying to get on the road. And I'm driving down the highway, and I was like, oh my,
we'll just
that
go
girl
tomorrow.
gave me the medicine, and I didn't pay for it.
Baby, we'll just go tomorrow. We're gonna let Albert talk first. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Albert.
See, stop.
Okay, listen. How was your day
Well,
today?
it was wonderful. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Okay, I'll just mess with you. Um, all I wanted to know was how you stole the damn medicine. God, I was
I
damn.
did not steal it. She gave it to me. She didn't
Um,
walk. She didn't escort me back to the register.
let me ask you a question. Do
Hmm.
you laugh? Do you laugh at how, like we were talking today about y'all being at the where they were playing the music, right? And they were playing "Do It in the Butt," and the lady got
No,
up.
they were not saying do it in the butt. They were doing the butt. EU, go go.
Uh, well, you know I'm gay, so I'm always put that in part in it. But
Well,
anyway,
I'm not, so I had to clarify.
he's so silly. So look, we laughing because we sound like two old ass people when everybody's up there dancing. Then the one lady gets up there because I'm looking at the
Mm,
video, and she just go to jiggling her booty. And I said to her, "What was her problem?" And we
mm.
both agreed on it so toughly. And that just shows us where we're at in our age because back in our day, what we said we did back in the day.
Oh, she was twerking, And winding. That's it.
But
Yeah.
I said, I am older because when she got up there, I said, what the hell is this woman doing?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
think the same way older people looked at us. You know how people used to say, back in our day, we didn't do that. And now we're at the age where we're saying we didn't do that back in our day.
Yes. We are the they now.
No, I mean, I'm just saying I'm still young because we do differ on we differ on the type of people we like, and we differ on the age range that we would do. Because if you're 18 and you're talking right and you're looking right, no, let me stop.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, that's Similac to me. No,
You
negatory.
about similar. I know,
Mhm.
but anyway, I have to laugh. But I do, you know, if somebody does not, the one of the things I love about our conversation, because we will talk. I don't want anytime somebody say a word I don't know, I look it up, and I've been that way all my life. And
Mhm.
you and I, you can say, "Well, I'm like, all right now," and we'll say that's the word for the day, or I'll say something, and we will laugh about it because ever since side eye and half the people didn't realize what that was.
And I hear
That
it all the
I
time.
I know side eye, and it has so many different meanings to it. And I never thought you saying the word side eye would cause such a ruckus.
Well, I mean, I can understand it, especially that's why you got to assess your audience. If your audience is you're using an old term and the audience is way younger, they are clueless.
That is why I say, as much as I talk about sex, and people think, oh, yeah, sex makes up a big part of a relationship, but how long does sex really last? So if I can't talk to you on an intellectual level, if I'm talking
Mhm.
about Alicia Myers and you talking about Alicia Keys, that's two different things. You,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? So, but what I cannot deal with, if I had a date one time and my family, and I have such a big family, and
Hmm.
if you come to our family, it's like you got to be strong because they will come at you, right? And I
Hmm.
had a friend when Trump first got nominated. I mean, he first won presidency, and we all sitting there, and we didn't cooked up some food, we drinking and all of that, and so you had some family members say, I'm leaving the country, I'm going to China, and all of that. And my friend
Really, of all places.
right, whatever they said. But my friend that was with me, this is his first time there. He said, I'm leaving the country too. I'm going to Texas. When he said
Mm-mm.
Texas, the way that my family looked at him, I said, bro, get your coat. Come on, let's go. They said, bitch, sit down. Look, don't need to get his ass.
I
Oh,
wouldn't have been able to breathe.
oh, wait, I couldn't breathe. I said, did this nigga just say Texas? I said,
Whatever.
oh, yeah. I'm going to do his checkbook next month.
Mm-mm. That's
But
special.
anyway, yeah. I do love intelligent talking. And what do they call it? You have some people that said, well, they got all this new stuff, pansexual. It's called sapiosexual. You ever heard of that?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
somebody. Remember, I told you my neighbor when I lived at the other place, he was like, well, I'm a sapiosexual. I said, what is that? Now I'm drunk.
Hmm.
He said, that means I'm in love with your mind. I said,
Hmm.
well, that would tell me a nigga got a little dick because
What?
that means you got a little dick. If that, listen, if I'm in love with your mind, that's because I got a little dick.
Not well. I don't know. I ain't touching that one. Mm-mm.
Fuck your mind. Okay, let me. But no, I ain't never went up to any. I think that's a lot of people's problem. For me to be a gay black man,
Hmm.
um, and to be sometimes stronger than some of the straight men I know, it's killing me. I looked at the video the other day, and the straight guy was like, "What's the T?" I'm like, that is such a gay slang. Why would you use "What's the T"
Mm.
or "Don't come for me"? And I hear some of these straight men do that. Yeah, my mama was one of them women. It couldn't be nothing bitch about you. Nothing. You had to be a man. Nothing bitch about you. I'm a gay man, and you will never see no colorful polish on my nail. Even to this day, Mama was not gonna play that, and I think it has a lot to do with how you're raised, who
Mm-hmm.
your parents. Because Mama was like, "Hey, you can wait till you get out my house." She never judged me, but baby, let me come in there with a dress. Mama was gonna have my ass like Carrie, Mama. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Who is Carrie?
The
The
movie,
movie Carrie?
yeah, that's why we really not good friends because she don't know
Well,
no
no,
damn movie.
no. I mean, I'm thinking horror movie. I remember her at the end of the movie standing in front of the fire.
No,
But
remember they made a prom queen on purpose and they poured the blood on her, the pig blood.
I do remember that.
Remember her mom was like, okay, I can keep it quiet. You know what? Can I find a friend out there that's halfway black? I said,
Oh
wait,
my goodness.
I am such a movie buff, and I will. That's one thing about George. Me and George, and even Roland, we would do this. I can do a line from a movie, and we'll buzz out. I do that with Upward, and she be like, "Huh? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?"
Yeah, I don't get it, bud. I just don't
Uh,
get it.
my mama said Upward wasn't saying it in a demeaning. Saying what, Mama?
Saying
In a
what?
de- in a demeaning. She said you wasn't saying it in a demeaning way. No, she said it in a white woman's way.
Mm-mm. See, now that's demeaning.
What, what does the word demeaning mean? This
That's offensive, and you're making them minuscule.
wait, minuscule. Remember, I couldn't get that word for spit that
Yes.
day. You
I
know, I
was like,
can't
if
say
you
it again.
don't spit that word out.
Oh, April said when she said side eye, we knew that. The intelligent people got that.
Yeah.
Even our chat got that. Y'all are right. We
Hmm.
all got that, and that is why we were so shocked that it became such an issue. Like, do we need to do the definition of side? For me, side is not that I don't believe you. It's just that your story is hard to believe. It could be
Yeah.
true. Look, when you side eye somebody, they could be telling the truth.
Yeah.
But
It
it's just
just it's
so far
far
fetched.
fetched. Yeah.
Oh, come on, somebody. That's what you
It's,
call friends. We
it's
said it at the same time. What is far
yeah.
fetched mean?
Far fetched. You reach in, it sounds the story sounds really embellished.
Like
Oh
I used to
hell,
always
embellished.
like
What is that?
I got another word for far fetched. It's like when somebody comes from you and it's not true. I'll be like, you're reaching. That means you're reaching for something that ain't there.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing I love about the 4C game. Y'all got it. And I could not believe it turned into that. Because if I hadn't known that girl, I would have told you to just say, bitch, I don't believe you. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. I had no idea. Like I said then, I thought it was I know from my neck of the woods is very, very, very common to hear that
Wait,
term
is that when Linda let you have it?
afterwards.
Isn't it? Wait,
Mhm.
April, I can't stand Mike. Look, wait a minute. It would have just been, bitch, it sounds stupid. Okay, however,
Comma. However, comma.
Comic Con, wait, because we all was listening
Mhm.
and you said what a lot of us was thinking.
Bingo.
And
That right
the,
there, that
the
part.
chat was like, okay. And so when the questions started being asked, maybe you should have asked questions instead of just saying that.
Well, I did. And then that was problematic too, but I don't necessarily
Oh, that's
want
when you
to
called her
discuss it anymore.
angry black woman. That's when you
I
called her angry black woman.
don't yeah.
You know what?
'Cause I
I realized, just talking to you now, I realized it was you. You know what? I owe Queen apology. It had nothing to do with her. It was you. No, I'm
okay.
joking.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess it was me. I'll take that, whatever.
my mom-in-law said that sounded like it was an excuse to hold something against Upward. Well, yeah, because we all knew what it was. At the end, y'all know what I'm so shocked at that so many people came at me. Now, let me ask this: if you truly my friend, and I will hold upward to the standard to anybody I deal with, if I come on a panel and we're talking, and somebody just let me have it and said, Michael don't like me. Now, I was sitting that night and I might have said it backwards, and people took that and tried to run away with it, but we knew what I meant. And if I came on that damn panel of Upwards and somebody had just got off the phone with her questioning how I felt about them, and Upward and said, no, Michael never said anything about you. And then they come on her panel like ain't nothing happened. Hey, Michael, if Upward does not let me know, that I think that's what loyalty is. And it wasn't me being messy, it was me being truthful. And a lot of people said I shouldn't have told you that. What do you feel about that, Upward? People feel like I shouldn't have said anything to you because she told me that in confidence. But I don't want to be friends with nobody like that.
Honestly, you really want my honest opinion?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. She's about to start some more shit. Go ahead.
Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. I could give a rat's booty what anybody thinks, feels, or believes. Um, concerning the situation. I mean, not my fight,
Well, okay. This leads me to another question.
not my problem. I
This
don't care.
leads, this leads me to another question. Were you the one that told them that she liked to go to Subway? No, let me stop.
Oh my goodness! I'm like, wait, what?
Myself. I'm about to piss on myself.
You so silly.
That was fun. But anyway, that's water under the bridge.
Mm.
Um, and you know what? But then that shows the difference in ages and intelligence. Just like my mama my mama in law, Tara.
Tara Law.
I know I'm a little tipsy. Baby, she like me, we can read you down with the Bible. And
Mhm.
we don't sit high and mighty when we talk about the Bible. Um, I feel like this. A lot of people have said to me, oh, how can you cuss woman and then pray the next? I had somebody told me I prayed too long. And I said,
Mm.
well, don't listen.
Yeah.
You and you never shout out to Happy Wife Life that she told this woman is in church counseling, and she told the people, look, the women of the church, if y'all do not subscribe to his channel, y'all cannot be a part of this group no more. Now, he's a little out there, he's not like us, which was calling me a demon. No, wait. She said now he gonna say some stuff. But that is somebody that's not judgmental. And I love anybody over here that's not judgmental. Y'all are able to disagree with me, and I'm not gonna cuss y'all out. We can agree to disagree. CMA, I don't agree with you. And y'all have done it to me a many a time. Just like I said, I would never do to my people. If I told they would let me have it if I let y'all thought I was dead. Y'all would let me have it if I cussed somebody out because y'all corrected me. I don't know how many people in here remember when I read that damn the comment the wrong way and I went the fuck off and everybody kept saying, wait, CMA, go back and read it. And I spent that whole rest of that live apologizing to whoever that person was. The only reason this person I did not really see too much in my life. And I said, you know what? But see, I can be corrected because y'all make me who I am. Hold on, let me look at my cash app. If not, then fuck all you. No, I'm just joking. But
Oh,
y'all, we got to realize as content creator, your people make you who you are. Y'all see that it don't even be that many people in my life. But watch tomorrow, it be 200-300 people that then watch this because people watch from afar. Either you got it or you don't. Either you got it or you don't. Mama said April was something so minor that turned so major. Exact. That's
it
what we kept
really
saying.
was.
I,
Really, really was. Oof.
y'all notice I didn't have Upward on my panel for a while because I told her, no, what you not gonna do is come over here and start all in that with your side eye.
That thing tickled my entire soul. You hear
Oh,
me?
wait a minute. I got off that line. And when it went that way, I even sat back and went back. I said, okay, well, what happened? It
Hey,
couldn't have been a side eyeing.
child.
Girl.
Look, I ain't even really think a whole lot about it,
And
honestly.
look, that's like when you buy a new car, all of a sudden you see, because now you're paying attention to all those cars. Didn't we see side eyeing? Remember, I sent you a couple of where people say side eyeing. I was like, God
Yeah,
damn.
I'm telling you, it's normal to hear that for me, but again, it's the
But the
age
fact
group I
that
think is
the, the fact that a word that's used so widely, because I've
yeah,
heard that all my life, that somebody did not. That's that younger generation.
right. That's clearly what it is.
It had to be. It had to be.
But hey, it's all good. It's like I
But we
said,
got
not
through
my
it.
problem.
We got through it. The people that's supposed to be here is still here, and the
Yeah.
people that's watching from the bushes still watch from the bushes. But anyway, okay, y'all. I got a piece so bad. I can't take my phone. My phone is. Thank you for coming. Oh, well, I want to ask you one more question, but I got to pee, and I don't have another hour. Um,
What you trying to say? Say what you mean what you say.
listen,
What?
y'all. Wait, hold up. April said no. Nothing was funnier than when Mike demonstrated how he side-eye a person. I'm screaming, look. Oh, I did do that. I did do that. Wait. My wife is a mess. Wait, I do have a side-eye look because that is what it meant to be. Look, you know how somebody say something to you, they know you lying, and
Mm,
they know, wait, they know they lying, and they still keep
right.
talking. That's
Exactly.
side-eye. Wait, okay,
Exactly. Bingo.
you still gonna keep saying, you know I don't believe you, right? But go
Mhm.
ahead.
Right. Right. Look, humor me. Let's
Mhm.
see how creative this
Look,
becomes.
sort of like Cheyenne Bryant, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, right?
Yes, everybody. The world
Okay,
is side eyeing her
what do
now.
you think about that? Because let me tell you my thing. I'm gonna ask you. If
Hmm.
somebody say, "Michael, are you a comedian?" and I said,
Hmm.
"I done been all across this country," then I
Hmm.
should have a video. I should have some people I know. Go to Comedian Michael's out fan page. You can see all the people. You can see the plays I'm in. So, what do you think about her saying, "You know, what? I'm gonna do this one time, and I don't give a fuck." Do you have a degree in anything?
Wait, what? Say, wait. Are
Do
you
you
talking about her?
have,
Somebody?
do,
What they saying to her?
I'm saying by her calling herself a doctor, do you have a
Uh-huh.
degree? Do you have a degree in anything?
What? So, what is your question? Maybe I missed
No.
that.
Do you have a degree in
You're
anything?
asking me. Yeah, I do.
What type of degree?
In logistics.
Okay.
And well, it is military science, leadership. I guess you can
Okay.
just
So
dumb it down to that.
if I was to ask you, could you show me your diploma? You would be able to, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is my thing with her. All of this, the school closed down. They only hold up to a dissertation.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, it's always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And they showed a picture where she had every diploma, but magazine, all this on her wall. But you don't have your doctorate. You don't
Maybe she
have
was
that.
waiting for it to come in the mail.
Come on, stop playing in my face. Now I'm side eyeing your ass.
Well,
Anyway, I was gonna do a whole video on that, but I don't know her. She's a cute woman.
I
How
think
about this?
that makes a difference. When you have what I've noticed is when you're a good looking person, which she is, can't no one can deny that. She's a beautiful lady, but it makes she becomes more credible based off of her looks. And that's been something that they've done studies on. It's not right,
So
it's not fair, but hey, it is what it is.
take it in your life. You have not had too many credible. No, I'm just
I don't
messing with
think you have either.
you. Oh, look, did I just see that was conceited? But oh, but that is, I feel like this. I feel this way. You have a lot of people on social media since that came out. that will say comedian this, comedian that. And I have a
Mhm.
problem with if you ain't been on the road and stood on some stages where people are looking at you, they done paid their money, and you in a smoky room and they looking at you like, bitch, make me laugh. Cause it's a
Mhm.
lot different than being on here and editing something than being on stage. I mean, it is a big difference. So I have
Mhm.
an issue with that. You ain't even paid, you have not even done the work
Mhm.
to call yourself a comedian. That makes sense.
Mhm.
I have a lot, a lot of I'm a comedian. No, you're not. You are a social media joke.
Mm, mm, mm.
I've done it. And that's why a lot of people can't handle me. That's why a lot of people mad when I crack jokes. And I'm the type of a real comedian does it. You have said some stuff so funny to me. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh, don't I?
Yeah.
Which that's I mean it's far and in between, but still when you do it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Mm, I'll let you
Right.
have that one.
But no, I'm serious when it comes to that. And that's why I tell a lot of people they're not built for this. If it does not apply, let it fly. People
Mhm.
always say, when people say, oh, he got AIDS, that's the first thing they say about gay people. That don't bother me. And my biggest thing, I always go to this. When you put yourself out there, even like when mama said, fuck that bitch, I'm out Loca. And Loca did that video and laid mama out. Everybody was like, oh, she's so, I said, no, she wasn't. The moment my mama said that, she put herself out there, period. Now, would I have done it? No. I might have went hard on her, but you cannot tell somebody how to react to something. And I was telling mama, I said, mama, now you know that you said that. She gonna let you have it. And my mother said, I don't know that bitch. I could be walking down the street and slice her motherfucking throat. This is mama. We never care about me and you have that conversation. Don't I said, I don't give a damn. And I think that is what get people that our biggest thing on YouTube is having receipts, doxing
Mhm.
somebody. You listen, you cannot dox me. I am undoxable. I do listen, whether I did it 20 years ago or 2 minutes ago, you can, because as long as I can accept it, I can take that power from you. Because people dox you because they figure once I let you have it, you're gonna buckle down. Oh my God. No, I stand in it. Yeah, I did that. You did
Yeah.
look, the whole football team did you? Yes, but I wanted to kick her.
Mm, mm.
And he wasn't kicking shit that night, but I wanted him to kick his ass. You get what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
could, I'm not gonna give you that power. And I've never done it on Facebook or YouTube or any of that. My mama said, real comedian feelings do not get hurt. Just like everybody kept talking about the
Cat
Kevin Hart
Williams.
roast. No, the Kevin Hart roast. How they talked about Cheryl Underwood's husband committing suicide. It
That's
didn't bother
terrible.
her. It did not. See, you said that's terrible. People at the last comedy show I did, I said the one girl walked by. I said, "Oh my God, you look just like Aaliyah." I said, "What was Aaliyah's last hit?" They was like, "Rock the boat." I said, "No, it was the ground. Maybe she should have took the
Mm-mm.
boat." I said, "Maybe she
Mm-mm.
should have took the boat." And half the people was like, "Oh my God," the other half didn't know whether to laugh or not. She been dead for a long time. If somebody was to crack a joke on my mama, it would not bother me. She's gone. The same way I felt about when Regina passed away. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, she didn't want nobody to know." She don't even know now. And if she did know, we wouldn't know she know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Even if Regina didn't want nobody to know, I get it. But because it did get out, is it hurting Regina? And if it did hurt her, how would we know? She gone. And she's in a better place. Up there, what they say when you go there, ain't no more crying, ain't no more dying. You ain't nothing can bother you. So I don't think it was that serious that it got out. I really don't. Cause look, if I tell you, girl, when I die, don't tell nobody. Girl, you better have a drink and be like, you know what, that motherfucker dead. Now just I was side eyeing his ass when he said he was about to leave here. No,
Mm. You know. Wow.
But see, I just did not get that too much. Cause like I said, even after my mama left here, what anybody says she couldn't hear it. It only hurt to live it. It don't hurt the people that's gone.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live because I gotta take me a shower. Um, upward that took half of my damn time what I was gonna talk about. I can't
Whatever, dude.
I can't listen. I just want y'all to see how I do with my friend. She never lets me get a word in edgewise.
Lies you tell.
All I can say is, "How's your day?" Next thing you know, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I done missed breakfast and everything.
Mm-hmm. Sure
But you know,
enough.
I love me some you. And look, keep being you, white woman.
You know I'm gonna be. That's all I can be. The world will adjust. You too. Is it here? What's did happen? Hello? CMA, did your phone
Oh, hold on.
down?
The
Oh,
next time, the next time you steal something, please don't give it to me because I don't want to get sick no more. I
whatever.
mean,
You need to stop eating.
I
It's
didn't.
called
Look,
push away from the table.
girl, I didn't got gout. I didn't.
Again, diet
Wait,
related. Push away from the
wait,
table.
look. Look, ain't nothing worse than somebody that study eating. Talking about, well, you need to watch what you eat. I
I ain't
said, how about this?
complaining about the stuff you complaining about. I'm just as happy
You
as
don't even
mushroom.
remember. You don't even remember if you're happy. Now,
That's pretty good. Okay. Okay.
wait,
You
what was
got me
it?
with that one.
Boom, look, boom. No, thank you for thank you for coming up. Well, you know I love me some you. You my girl for life.
Yes. Love you too.
I love
Love
you
you.
too.
Love you.
Anyway, y'all, thanks for always. I'm talking about my ride or dies. Thank y'all. Always support the channel. $313 comedian. And please, if you didn't cheated somebody out of a dinner or something, I don't want the money. I don't want
Ninjas.
it.
This is what I'm talking
What-
about. Ninjas.
hey,
Hmm.
but wait a minute. I wouldn't give a damn if y'all did cheat it. Send it to me. Um.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I hope this was a good live. I didn't really go off too much. I'm tired of being a bigger person because it's hard sometimes, and I pray daily on it about that. And I wake up some days I'm feeling good. I wake up some days I'll be like, let's cuss a bitch out. And a lot of days I don't, but I'm still that person. I'm still Crabback King. I ain't mad at nobody for what they said about me, but I know y'all mad. And as long as I have that picture of Vanessa K, you will not talk about this dumb cheerleader on my damn panel right now. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop.
I was trying to
I
listen to
know.
your closing.
I
Mm.
listen. I ain't gonna be bringing you in this, but you the one reminded me. I couldn't remember that. But
I
anyway,
reminded you of what?
wait. Her calling you a dumb cheerleader.
See, that's what we got to work on because sometimes I'm thinking you're talking about something else, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. Okay, so I have to ask
I had,
specific questions.
I had no idea. I had forgot all about that. And what I tell you, you should have never reminded me. Yes, you
That's okay. I
did.
thought it was funny then, and it's even funny now, considering it
Okay,
really
so
is.
you know what? I thought it was funny once I pulled that picture up. Once God gave me that picture, I
That's
said,
cute.
"Great." I said, "I'd rather be a dumb cheerleader than an ugly porcupine." Oh, be quiet. Hello.
Look, I'm here. Can't you hear me? But I'm not. Look, I thought it was funny then. It's funny now, but yeah, I'll be that dumb cheerleader.
You know what? When somebody saw that picture, they was like, "I get it now. I get it. We all get it when we see this." Okay, let's go again. We all
Just damn.
the anger. Don't be mad with us. Be mad with God, because I would be questioning God. Some things you can question God about. You can question God about looking like that. God, why me? That she
Mm.
got a YB face. Why I look like this? Okay, y'all, let me stop because now I'm about to clap back. Hey, Miss Smith, how you doing in the house?
Hey, Miss
We had
Smith.
a good show, Miss Smith. That's my girl, Miss Smith too.
Yes, sweetheart.
Miss Smith in the building. But anyway, Miss Smith, we had a good time tonight. Upward was up here starting all kind of mess. Um,
Yeah, she know better than that.
I proved the point that Upward cannot tell a story without doing 3 hours.
I
Miss
just
Smith,
finished up.
wait, Miss Smith, Miss Smith, do me one favor. Ask Upward how she doing.
See,
Ask her how
you
was
know
her day.
what? I'm not even talking to you anymore.
I don't know. Oh, listen, Upward. Miss Smith said, "How was your day, Upward?" Just respond to it.
I've had a wonderful day, Miss Smith. I'm blessed and highly favored. Don't those folks get on your nerves where they always got to be holy every response? Ooh,
I I do that all the time. They be like, "How you do?" I'm
ooh,
like, "Hi,
child.
favorite," and I'm like, "Hold up,
What
girl. It ain't that damn good."
whatever.
But
Do
wait,
you really do that all the time?
listen, no,
I'm
because
like,
I'm gonna tell the goodness of God. You don't do it.
I mean, I get that, but sometimes, I mean, some folks just overkill. Whatever happened to balance? I mean, you don't have to walk around with a a tattoo on your forehead. I'm saved. They should see it in how you live your life, how you conduct yourself on a regular basis. They know you highly favored.
Well, you know what? I'm not
Know
gonna
you're a
ask
blessed
somebody.
man.
Well, you know what? So there's a difference because I'm dipped in the blood, and the blood still works.
Okay, yes,
So
it does.
I am not going to ask somebody to cuss people out on church steps. First of all, there's a difference.
I'm
At
picking
least,
up what you putting down.
okay, let me
Uh-huh.
stop.
Uh-huh.
Hey, y'all know what? That's why you be scared to go be. I'll be like, no, no,
Mm,
no.
yeah, it's gonna go wrong where it went wrong. I
Let,
just
let me
that's
look. Let
just
me ask
how
you
it
this
is.
question: why is it when Stovall hit my damn panel, you was moved around, you turned the camera off? What was you thinking?
I don't want no parts of that. I'll say it then and I'll say it now. I don't want no parts
Look,
of that.
but did I do good?
I don't know. I was I checked out.
No, you know I damn did good. You slipped up. You the one messed up, not me.
How I slip up?
Cause you were the messy one. We all before that video, you was like, okay, be nice. I said, okay. And so
Mhm.
I was nice. Even when Stovall came up, he dropped down himself. But you were the one when somebody, Linda said hi. You said hi, and I forgive you.
I mean, I might as well be honest.
But wait,
That
you
was
can't
my
remember
truth.
shit. You could be, we don't remember shit else, but you should remember that. We can remember when somebody's kind of salty to us.
Cause she didn't say it to any of you all. She said it to me.
The hell,
She knew just like I knew and remembered.
I just think that was petty. That was just petty.
Call it what you want. It was real.
Listen, now I have to be honest. That's when I side eyed your ass. I had to
I know
side
you
eye
did because you
the,
didn't know. Like I said, it wasn't said to you, it was said to me.
but wait a minute. That's when I was like, that is my. She the white one from the suburbs. Now she that black girl, Shaquita. She
I
is Shaquita from Bewick and Mac in the hood.
mean, it was simple. I wasn't nasty. I was just matter of fact and honest.
Cause look, y'all, she is the type that Listen, and Tara. See, Tara. She talked about me and you because Tara and my mama a lot alike. Tara, if somebody mess with your son, and Tara gonna do this, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, Tara. Tara ain't finna call the parent. Tara be like,
Oh,
that little nigga did what? You whoop his ass right now. We're gonna call the mama. Baby, sit down. What's your mama number? Hey, ma'am. And then the mama gonna hang up on us. Oh no, this
well,
happened.
mama
Let me
needed to
wait,
mama needed to get it
wait,
together. If your child can't
but
can't
wait,
conduct themselves right, then yeah, we need to have a discussion.
but wait. You the type that it could happen out of school, and if that happened, you gonna call the mama. And the mama, then you call them to school and be like, look,
You
my
you
child and that
stupid.
child. And what is wait? First of all, what's the principal? Let me call the school board. She do too damn much. Just go out and kick that woman ass.
Okay, ain't no need for me to go out there and act ignorant. Might as well go and handle it the right way, the mature
So,
way.
so are you calling us black people ignorant? No, let me stop. I'm
Look,
out of here. No, I'm just
mhm.
wait. That's probably why you ain't got no record, and my mama did. Look,
Well, you said it.
let me tell y'all the best story about Michael Ann, and she gone. I can tell this. My mama was about that life. She just, she was a street woman. Her and her good friend, one of her girlfriends, they used to cash checks, right? And so the girl told her mama, and mama went to jail because of her friend telling her. Mama, I think, did about 3 or 4 months. And so the whole time I was in jail, all she kept thinking about was this bitch told on her. The day that they let my mama out, do you know my mama went straight to her house and beat her ass and they locked my mama up again? I said, Mama, I said, what about us? She said, y'all was all right. We was with her mama. And so when y'all get to know who I am, I'm sort of like that. I ain't gonna tell y'all the story because I don't want to incriminate myself. But the story I just told you what happened the other day. You right. Maybe if I had a mama that called somebody, I probably wouldn't have did what I did the other day, right?
No, well, let's hope so.
Listen, but wait, did you think I was crazy when I told you what happened?
I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, listen, girl, if you was under pressure, the white woman gonna tell. If they said, listen, you going to jail, what finna tell everything gonna win.
It-
Just like it
I
would
don't
be
know what
hard.
you're talking about.
Wait, I had a tucker on at my mama's funeral. So if they put me on the stage talking about, has Upward ever stole? I'll be like, huh? Has
That's not stealing. I did not steal.
listen, Upward. That was straight up stealing. Because you realized it, and you wasn't that part. No, I'm just messing with you, Upward.
I was 5 miles away by interstate.
No, I would be the bridge. I'm surprised her white ass didn't take it back
I
because that was
look, if I wasn't so far away, I would have.
wait. Wasn't I so disappointed with you when you took the coat back? That ain't a good career. I was like, you did what?
Yeah,
Was it a nice coat? Look,
it was just a sweatshirt, the zip up sweatshirt hoodie like things.
and look, and did you added something in that story that you didn't tell me? You was like, you didn't tell me the part about I'm black. They won't believe me, girl. You so theatrical.
No, I'm serious.
You didn't
That
even
was
tell me
not the
that.
state to FA and FO. No, I was
Wait,
not willing.
Upward. Most black men would have been like, you know what? That's their motherfucking fault. I got a coat now.
Yeah, I'm not like them.
Did you take it
They
back or
they
you
they
went back?
not like us.
Did you take it back or you went back and paid for it?
I went back and paid for it.
Oh my God, girl. I need to get it back today.
Look, because if I could have got away with that, but you know what? When something else happened, the car won't start or whatever, that you don't get away from
You
nothing.
know what? God blames you for your heart. He gonna judge you more for not paying for that food than he is about you in that coat.
But even with that, I mean, I prayed about it. I didn't choose to not pay for the food. I was really convinced
I would have
that
prayed
I
about that
didn't
coat.
have, huh?
What I would have prayed about that coat. Lord, I'm warm right now, Jesus.
Well, I was. Why do you think we went back to the store?
That's like it's a joke that they say the guy was out there and he was drowning or something. And it was a boat that came by, whatever. And they said, well, he said, well, I didn't want to do that because the guy, and God said, hell, I sent you 3 boats. You should have got on the boat. I think that sometimes you don't think God at somebody else's, see, people think that is at somebody else's, say that my rent was due. Just like when I went into that store and that money was on the counter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my rent was due. Do you think God is gonna blame me because I took that money and didn't figure out who money it was, or say that I even knew who money it was? Should I have given that money back?
I mean, you got to consider your audience, who you're asking.
Okay, I'm
Me personally, I would have. I mean, I don't know. I'm not judging you. I would have left it because I'm always thinking like, okay, if you do something intentionally dishonest, then it's gonna come back to you.
But you could have got away with it because all you could have said was, "I forgot." No,
Yeah, in the flesh, yeah, I could have gotten away with it, but spiritually, my spirit wouldn't have been right
that's the
at
problem.
all.
See that?
Even like laying that lady out that time, like you mentioned on the church steps.
That
Yeah,
was
I did because she what she did was not a kind thing to do. So I had to she took my meekness for weakness, and I had to show her don't get it twisted. Yeah, I can show my other side.
so. Do you think God would have wanted you to? So you would be judged more for that than taking that coat back, because He would have wanted you to just let that go on the church step.
So how you know?
I know God. 'Cause look, wait. Remember you asked me this. Wait. Oh, what you talking about? I said, because God told me. You said, how do He sound? I said,
Right?
I said, just like me.
People kill me with saying that. Yeah, he told me, okay. I mean, yeah, he may have laid in your spirit or whatever, but some people literally, I mean, maybe it's happened for them. Just like even with the Holy Ghost, sometimes I don't know. For me, I feel like I get a spirit of discernment. It may be that's what it is to me, but it never fails. I get the same feeling when that are in there performing and those that are really filled with the Holy Spirit. I can't stop crying. I'm so moved then. But when this those folks that's up there performing, I'm like looking at the watch, like, are they done yet? This is a disruption and it's out of order.
But my thing is this: when it comes to the Holy Ghost, 'cause I grew up Catholic, it's nothing you catch. It's just something you get. Um,
Right.
even when they say Terry for the Holy Ghost, when I get baptized,
Mhm. Mhm.
you can say either "Thank you, Jesus" or "Hallelujah." I was back to first of all when I got baptized, I didn't know it was going to take that damn long, and I kept saying "Thank you, Jesus." I said "Thank you, Jesus." Thank you, Jesus. It's about 5 people around me, right? They
Mm.
got their hand in my back. Yes, let them use. I was like, "Thank you, Jesus." Thank you. I got so tired of work. I just act like I had it. And I started screaming and shouting because I was about to miss my bus. And
Mm.
anyway, and look, I saw the lady when I got out of there. She said, "Oh God, got you." I was like, "Girl, no, you don't know how tired I was." I
Mm.
discernment is something, and I'm like just like I could never break in anybody's house. I do
You
have the
couldn't
fear.
what? Say that again.
I couldn't break in anybody's house because I have the
Okay.
fear of the Lord. I couldn't
Mhm.
rob anybody. Not only the fear of the Lord, I had the fear of my mama.
Mm.
And I think that God gives you the parents to do that because it pisses me off to see anybody disrespect their parents. There were a lot of issues that I had with Michael Ann. Um, the video popped up where I interviewed her because everybody kept talking about the, not that I had to prove anything. I said, Mama, do um what was the question I asked her? I said, Mama, do we speak? She said, Bishop, are you speaking to me now? Um, and it used to shock me, but then I noticed this: most people that were saying that were ones that didn't have relationships with their own mama. I think God put her in my life to not only terrify me, even when I got a little bigger, even when I got a little stronger. I remember saying something smart. I had a little mustache. I had sex, and I said something smart, and she said, "Bitch, I will sleep under your porch." And I lived in my own
Mm.
house. Do you know every day I walked in my house, I looked under the porch because I was that terrified.
Mm.
Even now that she's not here, it is the lady I was going in the store and I held the door for the lady. She said, "Go ahead." I said, "No." I said, "Because my mama would kill me." She said, "Oh, your mama a good woman." I said, "No, she's dead, but she's talking to me right now."
No, she ain't good because she dead. That's how.
No, not that. But I was saying, mama still, and I thank God that okay, I have those memories of
Mm-hmm.
her. You know, no, she's not a white woman from the suburbs like you. And but hold up, what'd you say, Mama? She said, "Tail up with what?" We ain't fucked up. Oh, no, just oh, the look in your face. I'm never gonna forgive you. Look, we lost some points right there. Y'all, I was like, my mom would did this, and I would just gave me the look like, duh. That's why y'all fucked up. And look, I said it, and Upward could not stop laughing. It wasn't that damn funny.
It was hilarious to me.
Wait, yeah, Upward, the look.
Hmm.
I said, well, mom would. You said, I'm not your mama.
Now I did say that.
I'm not your mama. But you got to be a friend. If you, that's my thing. You cannot be my friend and stay. I can't stand people that has an agenda or are yes people. You have to challenge me. If you are not trying to elevate me, do you have you had those friends that every time they call you is something negative or I can't stand that.
Yeah.
I can't
The
stand
Debbie Downers.
And that is why, Chad, if I ever do something that y'all think ain't right, you better say it carefully. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You are more than welcome to say, hey, I don't agree with you, CMA. I'm not gonna say, you know what, bitch? You over here, you've been spying on me anyway. You're blocked. That ain't me. That ain't me. Now, if you tell a story too damn long, that's another thing. If
Think
it's see
about it.
more, wait,
Study
that's the new word for the day. See more.
Seymour. Now, how you using that?
SEEMORE. You know what you do on Facebook. It'd be so long that you got to push see more in order to see the rest of the shit. Oh,
I'm
here we,
I'm not paying. I ain't fooling with you.
I'm like, here we go again. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna
Whatever.
just call her. I said, I'm gonna just call her to hear. And then God said, nope, you better push see more because if you call her, it's gonna be even longer.
Wait a minute. I know. If it ain't the pot calling the kettle
I
black.
know. I know. We both talk so much.
Fix it, Jesus.
I'll
Fix
be
it.
like, look, y'all know how I know I talk a lot too. I have to go, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Child. Ooh.
But
It'll
what you never
talk a
did, let me have it on
nerve hole in
good.
your head.
You
What?
not I'm side eyeing you because you let me have it on my own panel.
Whatever. You let me have it too.
I know. Thank you for coming up, baby. I love you, Miss Upward.
You're welcome,
Hopefully y'all
Mr. CMA.
support the channel. I'm going out with my sister tomorrow on her birthday. So come on. Listen, y'all don't know her, but y'all should just be happy I'm speaking to her. What I really want to do is buy her. Okay, I'm lying. I just want to cash it. But no, we are
Mm.
going somewhere. Shout out to my big sister Angie. She'll be 62. I love her. I love her. I love her. Thanks to you, Upward, because Upward got on my nerves so much. I'm like, you don't want to talk to none of them? No, no. And yet, my mama, she's not my mama. Because Michael ain't going to get you for that one. I ain't your mammy. Look, and you know what? That's okay. You have to do what works for you. And listen, do not allow what other people think about you dictate to how you feel about yourself. Come on, somebody.
Amen.
Comedian Michael Allen, 4C Game for Life. Make sure y'all support the channel, like, subscribe, comment, all of those things. I feel so good. I'm finna figure out what I'm gonna eat. Upward went on her little thing yesterday and told me what I could eat and what I can't eat. But
And
that's
the
all right.
one thing I told you today, push away from the table.
And you know
Push.
what? I think both of us should do that.
Look, I'm about to go get me a piece of fruit, get me
I
some
listen.
nuts.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
call you. You gonna ask the lady what can we eat to make us remember some shit. Now,
Y'all, he talking about Chat GPT.
wait, we was asking questions like hell yesterday, weren't we? Wait, what can make us eat some? I mean, remember some stuff. Chat, whatever it is. Oh,
some moringa, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, some moringa, child.
Um, all right, love you. I'm finna end this live. I gotta go pee again because I'm old.
Ooh, child.
Y'all have
You
a good
just
day.
as pissy.
And look,
Okay.
glad you came up here. 'Cause listen, y'all, and I'm. Let me just end with this. It's
Mm.
hard being a bigger person. But you know what? I'm working on it. So if I ever slip and fall, don't judge me, judge your damn self. Comedian Michael Allen. I'm out. Peace.
Bye.